page, head to the back. The top of this is just some strategies and a checklist we created. How to make sure you're setting it up right. Make a proportion table. Use your scale factors either within the two quantities or between the different groups. And also sometimes it helps to find the unit rate, how much one would be, and then scale up or scale down as needed. Okay, let's try these last few and then we'll be done. It says that a diver made 15 dives in 3 hours. So let me make my table. I'm doing dives, I'm doing hours. I have 15 dives in 3 hours while collecting samples from a coral reef. At this rate, how many dives would the diver make in 5 hours? So I'm going to go from 3 hours to 5 hours. Now, I don't see 3 going to 5 very easily, but 3 can go to 15. My scale factor I see there from 3 to 15 is a times 5. So I would do 5 times 5, and my final answer would be 25. A unit rate would be helpful on this one as well. You can solve it like this. If you take 3 hours to do 15 dives, then in 1 hour, which would be divided by 3, 15 divided by 3, 5 dives. That's 5 dives per hour and 25 dives in 5 hours. I would scale it up with a times 5 and scale this up with a times 5 as well. So either way is fine. Number 2, the ratio of boys to girls in a school orchestra was 3 to 5. So 3 being the boys, 5 being the girls. Based on this ratio, how many boys are in the orchestra if there's 48 total students? This kind of ratio is going to have 3 columns. You have boys, which are 3, girls, which are 5, and total, 3 and 5, gives us 8. Then our total is going to go from 8 to 48. So I can see this scale factor quickly. 8 times 6 is 48. So 5 times 6 is 30, and 3 times 6 is 18. So the question asked how many boys? That would be 18 boys out of 48 total students. So be aware when they combine, you're going to have to make a third column. All right, last one. Woo! A window washer cleaned 38 windows in 2 hours. So make my table. Windows, hours, 38, and 2. At this rate, how many windows can he clean in 7 hours? Okay. Now, I can't go from 2 to 7 very easily, but I know that 2 times 19 is 38, and 7 times 19 will give me the answer. However, I can also go to a unit rate, 1. To get from 2 hours to 1 hour, you cut it in half. 38 cut in half, 19. So that's 19 windows per hour. And then I can scale up to 7 hours times 7. And just like I thought before, I would take 19 times 7 and get my answer. So let's work that out. 9 times 7 is 63. Carry the 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. So that's 133 windows they can wash in 7 hours. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I hope you do well. Take care. Good night.